Hey, what's going on, guys? Full here from Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. And as you may or may not know, GMC has this new edition of the Sierra called the AT4. Basically what that is in the front you're getting a 2-inch taller strut, so it's like almost having a factory installed leveling kit or 2-inch lift kit, because they also give you taller blocks in the rear and different CV axles. Now, they didn't really release much information as far as what different means, and we aren't quite sure because we haven't torn into it yet. But basically what we're going to try to see is, can you put a leveling kit on an already factory leveled truck? So we're going to have Banker tear this thing apart and dive into it.
All right, guys, so we got the 2019 up on the lift. We got it taken apart a little bit, and you can see what we got to work with here. So this is an AT4. Fuller already touched on that. This truck comes from the factory with a 2-inch lift kit. So it's not a 2-inch leveling kit, it's a 2-inch lift. The front struts are 2 inches bigger, the rear blocks are 2 inches bigger, the rear shocks are 2 inches longer. So you still got that factory rake. Now, nobody sells a leveling kit for this truck. So what we're gonna try and do is stuff this 2-inch TGC leveling kit in to bring the front end up. So yeah, it's gonna bring the front end up to a 4-inch kit overall. Now, the reason they don't sell a leveling kit for these trucks is because it brings it up to a 4-inch. We've gone through this time and time again. Anything over 2.5, you typically have to do some modification. Now, from the factory, this has longer CV shafts, longer struts. It's designed to be 2 inches bigger. So this customer said, see what you can do, see if you can stuff it in. So that's what we're gonna try and do here. All right, guys, so we got the leveling kit stacked in this AT4, and as you can see, it is now actually level. So again, from a base model Silverado Sierra, this thing is gonna be 4 inches bigger in the front, 2 inches bigger in the rear. Now what we have found is this thing is running some 20x9 -12s. We had to add a 3/8 inch spacer in there because the brakes are so big on these trucks. So you have 20x9, now you have a -24 offset. With these 305s, we had a little bit of rubbing, so we trimmed a little bit inside of the mud flap here and a little bit in the liner up front. Nothing too terrible, but in typical GM fashion, even with 4-inch lifts, some essentially 10 wides and 33s still require a ton of trimming. So that is what we got on the new 2019s. If you need to know more, let us know.